to me being incredibly unamused. Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another AmBaby reaction, because our girl does not give an F about her health, so why should we? Ow, it hurt my neck. As you can see, we're sort of kind of matching, not really. I don't have a cat to sit on my shelf, so I have a cat who's ignoring me. There we are. Jeez, my booby. Yeah, I don't have anything for you. All right, so we're going to back up a little bit. This is from a week ago now. I know. Leave me alone. Anyway, I needed to make sure that she wasn't actually falling apart before we started doing this, so we're back now. Even if she is falling apart, she doesn't care, so why should we? But let us not speak ill of our queen, all right? This is the ALR, who we are actually going to speed up to about... I think we can do time and a half. Yes, we're going to do time and a half. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. We are almost to 12K. We're like at 11, almost 11.9K. Almost. We're getting there. So there's that. We're getting there, guys. Which means... not that cat, but we will be sponsoring another cat. That cat has a home. We will be sponsoring a cat that doesn't have a home. And we will be going from there. So, anything else I need to say? She is sped up, so she will be talking like a normal person. Our queen does not... Our queen has all the time in the world, okay? Some of us do not, so we have to speed her up to keep up with us. But our queen is not to be rushed, which is why we have to speed her up, because we are in a rush. But anyway, so this is a week ago as of today. Today is the 9th of June. Yes. And this was from June the 2nd. You know, 7 days from the 9th. Anyhow. All right. I don't think I have anything else I need to say. I wish I could like somehow recreate this shelf of hers in the back, but alas, I cannot. All right. Let's see how badly I can screw up the audio. Let's go.
Welcome to another vlog. So I'm starting this vlog with something super exciting. I got a new Lego.
Okay, I lied. I'm going to slow her back down. All right, she's back down at 125.
Let me explain. I have a monthly Lego budget because I'm telling you, I could...
Girl, same. I have a monthly Lego budget in my head, and there are all these little Lego kits that I wish I could buy in my head. Like, they're all in my little, like, Amazon basket so that I can watch when they are no longer on sale because, you know, they're mostly limited editions. And then I'm like, oh man, I wish I could afford that. Yeah.
Spend hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars on Lego if I do not budget. So
same. Which is why I don't own a lot of Lego.
I allow myself a certain amount of money because Lego is something that I'm always doing. I'm always building something.
If I had a ton of Lego, I probably would be Legoing. Yes, I would probably be Legoing all the time, guys. If I had the budget for Lego, I would probably be Legoing. Oh, man, there are so many kits that I would just have. And they're all like the stupid expensive kits too. That one from like Stranger Things that had the underground or the upside down. Did you guys see that set? It's like 2 years old at this point. That one was awesome. No, I don't own it.
I've not showed you guys any Lego updates because I've decided I'm only going to show completed Legos.
Aww.
Because showing you guys stuff that is like incomplete, it's not that fun to me. But I am...
No, well, if it's not fun to you, it's not fun to us. So what? It doesn't matter. If it is not fun to the queen, then it is not fun to the rest of us.
I'm genuinely always building something, always working on something.
Shit, her hair is braided. My bad. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. We're just gonna have to rock it out.
It is my passion. So there are quite a few Legos that are literally on my wish list. And this one has been on the back order for literally forever because I think everyone loves it. And I finally got it. It's really...
I know somebody said that they hate it when I do the thing, but unfortunately I think it's hilarious, which, much like Amber, if it doesn't please me...
It's really heavy, okay?
Okay.
Like, I'm telling you, it's so heavy!
Ah, man, the Disney castle. I forgot about the Disney castle.
Oh my god, it's the Disney castle. It's almost 5,000 pieces, and
I saw this in the store, actually. I am not a Disney fan at all whatsoever, but the Disney castle build looks really cool. I will give them that.
So huge. Oh my god. And then I also got this one. If you guys know me, Mario Kart, Mario Brothers, Mario Party.
I know for a fact that you are constantly speaking about Mario in some form or fashion, much like your obsession with dinosaurs that we hear about once every 9 months, maybe. I know that those obsessions of yours are constantly on the back burner, where we don't hear about them unless the queen needs to be quirky. So yes, I am fully aware of your obsession with Mario, madame.
It's literally my jam. So this is one of Lego's actually new builds. I'm super excited to do this. So I like to have...
Not a fan of those builds, honestly. I don't know what it is about those. They're like, you know those ones that they do with pops? Anyway, they're supposed to be like the more pop style figurines that they do. I don't know why I don't like them, but I don't. They have a bunch of different ones, and I don't care for them.
A queue of Legos. Like, yeah. I have so many down here. I know people...
I would love to have a queue of Legos. Mostly I just have a giant box of Lego pieces that are like ancient. They're the kits that I had from when I was a kid, and I still have the booklets. And someday I'm like, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna rebuild all of these, and I'm gonna have, because most of them are like the really old castle sets, so they're like stupid easy builds. But I'm like, someday I'm gonna rebuild all of my castles, and I'm gonna get some shelves. I'm just gonna have all of my castle builds just all up on these shelves and stuff. Someday that'll happen.
People will judge me, but like, this is my passion. There's no reason to be judged. Like, it's my #1 hobby.
Yeah, how dare you judge our queen for buying Legos when she could be buying medicine or going to the doctor or doing anything else to improve her life with that money. How dare you judge our queen? Oh, that stuff's strong.
It's therapeutic to me. It's a coping mechanism.
You know, why pay for therapy when you could buy Legos?
It's fun. Like, it's just everything positive in my life, and I love it so much.
Sure, lady. A different day.
You guys know how everyone comes.
Ooh, can I do that one? Can I do that one? One of these days I'm going to remember to bring a brush. Ow. How do you... Here's the deal. Like, I have thinnish hair on the top. And then I've got, like, not so thinnish hair at the back. Alright, so there's that one, right? Okay. Work with me. Alright, and then we got, like... I've never been good at this particular style. Yes, I know I'm using the wrong ones, but... Going back to the, like... thinnish hair. Oh, wait, I do have these. Hang on. Hang on! Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, I might actually be able to do this right. Ish. I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this so much. Oh, yeah. I already hate this already. Heck yeah. A little rat tail there. That's how you know I'm a Scorpio. I got me in my own eye. Right. I'm not fixing it.
Comes for me for wearing my cute mesh with my dress over it. Well,
yeah.
I've never seen Thyroid do that before.
Right.
I was just on the Thyroid website.
Thyroid has been following our queen for like never. And they were like, damn girl, we never thought about putting mesh under a dress before.
And look at what I found. I personally wouldn't wear this type of dress with this floral, with this mesh.
Our girl, our queen has better taste than this. Our girl has better taste than Thyroid, so you screwed up, Thyroid, but you know, nice try though. You can't imitate the original, but good try.
But oh my god, there it is right in front of my eyeballs.
Oh
when
my
I tell
god.
you my jaw was on the
She sounds like, who's that? Cheyenne? Oh my god.
floor. Normally, how they show mesh is like this. I'll show you. Over something like that, which obviously I'm not going to wear it like that. It's very, very cute.
I mean, obviously. Who wears mesh over things?
But yeah, I was just shocked to see it. So I have some nice, clean, filtered water.
Somebody pointed out in the Discord, because this never occurred to me. Wait. Oh man, I gotta take these things out of my hair. Anyway, somebody pointed out, ouch, in the Discord, that shelf that she's always standing in front of, that's like her kitchen wall. I never realized that until, like, somebody pointed that out. And I'm like, I never realized that. All right, we can leave that one in. So her apartment is way smaller than I thought it was. Because I always thought that this was her living room. But I think I'm not wrong. I think this wall is like, if you stand this way, I think it's the living room, you know? And I think if you stand this way, it's like the kitchen. I think this is like, there's like a little dividing space here between living room and kitchen. You know, I think that's what's going on. So I think it's like, yes, the wall is in the living room and it's also in the kitchen. If that makes sense to you guys. I could be completely wrong. It's entirely possible. But like, I never realized that this wall was there and this kitchen was here, right? Anyway.
From my Brita filter.
I have the filter that like filters all of the things, like all of the like, supposedly, of course, you know, truth in advertising and all that. But supposedly it filters out all of the like medical chemicals and the microplastics and all of the little things that float in the water that shouldn't be there. You know, the stuff that'll kill you, supposedly. I have the ultra filter. Does everything except algae, apparently.
So I normally drink about 30 ounces of water a day. So now this is 40 ounces. So I'm going to start with drinking just one of these.
This is 15 ounces.
I'm going to have to get used to that sink water flavor, but I'll make it through.
That's the thing about the filter that I got, though. Like, it filters the flavor out, which is kind of nice because it's just this. It's just my sink water, you guys, not the faucet water, just the sink water. The faucet that we have has one of those extendable snake things, so it it tastes like a garden hose if you just drink it, which unfortunately is actually really nasty. It's only the sink. Anywhere else in the house, the water's fine. So we use the filter on that one because I can't drink from the sink because of that. It tastes so bad. But yeah, when we use the filter on it, it filters out the flavor. So it's fine. Anyway. Yay, filtered water. I'm not worried about no floating worm. If your filter is filtering, it's probably going to filter out the worm as well. But the worm is the spice, and spice is life, so
it'll be okay. I'm having is a poke bowl. So what we have in here is we have some rice, and then we have this crab mixture.
Yeah.
We have onion, fresh jalapeno, wasabi peas, edamame, ginger, sesame seeds. It is just absolutely delightful. This is literally so delicious. All right, so I'm done eating this. This is super filling, so I never finish the
rice typically is, but go on.
Whole thing. I do eat quite a bit of it, and it keeps me full for a long while.
I would hope something in the range of 3 cups of rice would keep you full for a bit. Hello. How are you? I would really appreciate you not doing that. Thanks. You have a whole thing to sit in right here. You, here. Right there. No, your whole butt. Right there. All of it. No, put the whole thing right in there. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anyway, what were we talking about? I don't know. Something about 3 cups of rice and being full. What was my hair supposed to look like? A different day.
Okay, guys, so Taurid.
This one's gonna suck. No. See, these ones don't bug me as much. I just remember having like... Who remembers this as a kid? See, I told you, my hair is like thin on the top and like thick on the sides. Anyway, remembers as a kid... That's as poop bunny as it's getting. Those, they weren't like these. They weren't like these plasticky ones. They were like rubber. And they would grip your hair and then like take half of your scalp off when you took them out of your hair. There was no taking them out. You just cut the fuckers out because they just took your entire scalp off with them. And I hated them so much. Who else remembers those? It's usually just the long-haired girlies that had the problem too. Well, maybe people with curly hair, but I didn't have curly hair, so I don't know. Hated them so much. Anyway, these give me like trauma flashbacks. Like these give me trauma, but they don't seem to actually do that. I don't know if it's because these are plastic. I don't know what they are, but they don't seem to like do that. They rolled. I don't know what they were. Those were definitely rubber. I don't know if these are rubber. I also don't know why it matters, but anyway.
I was having such a good deal on underwear, so I got some.
I forgot about this. I got socks.
Some of my favorite underwear is like this nude because they're very high-waisted, and I love that. And then I got also a black pair of those.
Why are we looking? I mean, Queen, why are we looking at your underwear? I don't understand. I really don't understand.
And then I got these. So this is the back and this is the front.
Cool. I think I threw up in my mouth a little.
They're so cute. And then normally the next 2 pairs I'm about to show you are super expensive. But like I said, there was a whole deal happening.
So like... This is one of my pushing socks. He's got like a little sushi roll, and he looks all happy while he's eating, like he's eating the little sushi roll. And like, this is another one of my little pushing socks. They are also eating sushi, as you can see. I don't know why this one comes with a pair of chopsticks to eat the sushi roll with, but you know. It does. And then this is a completely different pair of socks that are unrelated to pushing, which I know, shocker, but like this has like little owls on it, like just like little neon owls with like a yellow toe. It's more of a crew cut, less of a ankle cut. I think I ran out of socks that are within arm's reach. Aren't you glad you know that about my socks now?
So here's the front of these.
Uh-huh.
And the back of these. They're so stinking cute. Like,
stinking's one word.
The front. All I can think.
Why do I need to know about your underwear? Queen, I love you, but why?
Think about is I'm going to take the cutest photos.
Of what? Also, why do I need to know? There are things I take photos of that I don't share with y'all, because, like, you don't need to know that stuff. There's a lot of things you don't know about my life that I have no need to share. But a lot of those things are, like, stuff that I don't share with people that I'm not doing these things with. Like the internet.
I'm not gonna lie. And then look, you guys know I love black.
You know, honestly, this is one of those times in life where I kind of wish you would lie to me. It's okay if you lie to me about this one. It's okay. Sometimes. Maybe it's okay to lie. Maybe this is one of those times.
Black and white.
Uh-huh.
And then the back.
Why do I need to see the front and the back? Like, I can discern from the front what the back probably looks like. Unless there's some, like, strange detail in the back. I can probably discern what the back... I can probably discern what the back looks like from the front. Not that I need to see either. I'm just, like, creative enough in my brain that I can probably figure out what the back looks like from the front.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I am going to take you photos. Not going to lie about it. And then, you guys, the cutest little underwears. Mm-hmm. So these are kind of like...
Them's my underwears. I am such a huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan. Anyway.
Shorts. I mean, they're not really, but they fit like very tight, short.
They're boy cut shorts. Boy cut. I don't like wearing these, actually. The boy cut undies. Why am I talking to you about this? Damn it. You tricked me.
And I love a dinosaur, so I had to get a pair. Like, it's so adorable. And then I did get a couple actual clothing items.
I was so worried that was another pair of underwear, and I was just like, man, I really don't need to know.
Got this mesh here, which I actually showed you guys. This very mesh is what that girl's wearing in that clip with the dress. And then I got the shirt just because it's cute. It says I'm fun size.
I'm fun sized.
Oh, that was adorable. Here's a purple tank top dress. The front has this...
Are you going to wear it with that mesh?
Cute tie, and there's lace right here. Super adorable. So I love snakes.
Why is there a lace boob window?
And I love the color of this. I'm not so sure about the material. I feel
like... I do like that. I'm a sucker for this lace. No, that's not lace. What am I trying to say here? I am a sucker for this, like, snake, like, print thing that's going on right now. It's been happening for a while. What is this? Clip art. This snake clip art print. I don't know why, but I've been noticing that I'm really drawn to it lately.
I feel like it's going to be a little tight, but it's a super cute reddish maroon dress with some...
Yeah, and I really like it on the red. I'm looking over at, like, a bodysuit that I have with the exact same... Well, it's not exactly the same, but it's, like, the same motif. And I'm like, yeah, I'm noticing that I have quite a bit of that kind of stuff in my wardrobe right now.
Snakes on it. Last but not least, I like this better when I saw it online, but for the summer, it's just this floral. And it does look cuter online. And I don't know, my...
Is that not the outfit the girl was wearing in the picture?
Eyes keep playing tricks on me because it looks black, but then 1 minute it looks navy blue, and I'm just like, what?
It's that dress!
Update on my sink water Brita filter shenanigans. I can't do it. So I got a couple gallon waters today instead of just having like so many little small water bottles. I'm gonna use gallon waters and then put them in here. Sink water just ultimately, it makes me gag. I don't know what it is. My body just will not let me drink it. Like, I can't. Like, I want...
she's making it up. Sorry.
To get more water.
No, she's making this up.
In my body, I need it. Everyone does. It's already hard enough for me. So I don't want to add another layer of what's going to make it difficult. I don't know.
She's making this up. I know this is an AmBaby reaction, but like... I just got done watching the... What are they called? The body panel? Body language panel? Give me a second. Sorry, I just got done watching the behavior panel, so like all this stuff's like fresh in my head, so... It's like, I'm an expert again, because I watched a video that one time on YouTube.
I don't know, I just can't do it. And by the
she's full of shit.
way, I've always been like this about sink water, literally ever since I was like in high school. I'm sure you can find clips of me ranting about it somewhere here on YouTube.
I'll leave that up. I'll leave that to Mr. Snowflake and others. Oh yeah, I get to take my hair down. This dumb song in my head. Baby, don't you go and cut your hair. I don't remember the rest of it. Literally, that's all I remember. And there's something like da 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 da. Anyway, what are we talking about?
All right, you guys, so I'm just air drying my hair right now, but I wanted to give an update on my Zoloft. So it's an SSRI, and I don't know what it is. Like, I probably remember maybe like 2 to 3 dreams a year, but the
I remember maybe 2 to 3 dreams a night. I'm a very vivid dreamer, though. I want one of those things from, like, was it the Tommyknockers? What was the one where they had all the dreams? Anyway, the lady that had the machine that was on her head and it would, like, write her dreams out while she was asleep. I need that thing.
last few nights, I have remembered my dreams so vividly. I don't know if it's a coincidence or what it is, but that's like not a norm for me. So I just genuinely thought that that was like...
I didn't take Zoloft, so I don't know. Those of you that take Zoloft, let me know. Is that a thing? I know if you take too much melatonin, supposedly you'll do that, but I already dream pretty vividly, so I have no idea.
Really weird. And I've also been sleeping a little bit more than usual. Instead of like my typical 6 hours, I'm actually getting...
Queen. All right, Queen. Right.
like 8 hours of
You and me, we sleep 6 hours a night. Sure, girl.
sleep now, which has been really nice. Again, could be coincidences, but it's definitely...
Like you don't nap? You don't nap either. I don't nap. But yeah, you and me, 6 hours a night.
something that I want to be aware of. I also want to talk about my hypothyroidism. So I want to make something very clear. I never specifically had like my thyroid tested. Like I never have gone into a doctor's appointment and they're like, okay, we're gonna draw these labs and it's to get your thyroid tested. Like I've never...
Stepping out of character. I have a whole video that I'm working on right now where I am going over... I figured it's been like 6 months at least, maybe almost a whole ass year at this point, since I have gone over the whole dark anthropology stuff and like not redefined, but like streamlined things and just kind of reached out into the ether and see what has been done and all that good stuff. So it's been a while and I was like, you know, it's roughly time. And then Rachel put out this really great video about, is Amber a good person? And she like brought up Aristotle and a writing crop. And I was like, all right, you have my attention. And so anyway, she made this really great argument of, you know, is Amber a good person, you know, from the view of Aristotle? And basically the answer is no. Surprise. Spoilers. But it really got me thinking about a bunch of different stuff. And I was like, you know, I really should go back over just in general my end of things. And I thought it would be interesting to kind of take Rachel's argument. I'm not evaluating Rachel's video. I just kind of was taking Rachel's argument and just kind of like examining it and using it as kind of like a stepping stone. So don't expect me to be like going over Rachel's video like with a tooth comb or anything like that. It was just kind of like the spark point, I guess, for it. Anyhow, my point is, while I was doing that, Salty Crab dropped a video as well, which was part of her Salty Sunday. I think it's this most recent Salty Sunday. And she was, it's only like a little clip. It's just a little blip inside of the whole video where she's talking about Amber and her, like, I think it's even this clip where Amber's talking about how she's never lied about the thyroid thing. And it fits in the context of Rachel's video about Amber, is Amber a good person? Because part of Amber's own definition of a good person, good people don't lie. And Salty's whole thing within that clip of the thyroid thing, this will all be within the other video, so this will all be gone over again at some other point. But the whole clip goes on about how Amber within the thyroid clip effectively admits to lying all this time about the thyroid thing, which is something I was saying long before all this shit happened, right? Every time Amber's ever said, oh, I've had my thyroid checked, I've always said, you're lying. She's just fucking lying. She always lies about that stuff. Anytime she's so flippant about, I've had that checked, I don't have that problem, she's lying. She doesn't go to the fucking doctor. How would she know? So, is it here where she's going to be like, oh my God, you guys, I just assumed that they were checking my thyroid every time I go to the doctor. Oh my God, I was just, my silly little brain. I hate when people do that, by the way. My silly little brain. Anyway, she's basically admitting that she has been lying all of this time to her audience for like 11 years. That she's been getting her thyroid checked all this time when she hasn't, because she didn't realize she wasn't getting her thyroid checked. She just assumed she was getting her thyroid checked. Well, then why were you saying you were getting your thyroid checked all this time? And then, of course, I don't know if it was no, it was Hecticana? No, that's not right. One of the compilation channels went through and like has this compilation of every freaking time she's ever said that she's gone and gotten her thyroid checked, and then somebody else has gotten another compilation of like her coming out of the doctor's offices being like, I got my thyroid checked. Anyway, the point is that she admits to lying. And Salty makes this really great point of, so what is it? Are you, and this is the thing, this is where Amber fucks up. And this is the point where Anna also fucks up. And all of the girls do this, but it's pretty relevant to Anna and Amber right now because they're the ones who are always like, why do people think we're lying all the time? And it's like, because you will admit to lying about things. And then because you're admitting to a lying about things long term, it brings into question everything else. Like Amber long-term lying about her thyroid. Well, are you lying now? Or were you lying for 11 years? Which one is it? And with Anna with her lipedema, were you lying? Are you lying now about your lipedema not hurting? Or have you been lying to us for, how long has she been on the internet? 10 years. I'm just pulling a number out of my ass at this point. You know, it's these kind of things. These are long-term lies that that bring into question everything else. Because if you've been lying to me for 11 years about your thyroid, what else have you been lying to me about? Because clearly you're capable of a long-term, in-my-face, bold-ass lie. And this is just one thing that you've admitted to lying about long-term on your channel with your own mouth. This is why people call you a liar, because you admit to these things. These are the things you admit to, right? These aren't the ones that we catch you in after the fact or even during it. This is why people don't believe you, because you have demonstratively lied. Either you have come out after the fact and said, oh yeah, by the way, I was lying, or people come forward with evidence that you are indeed either actively lying or have lied in the past, and here is the evidence of such, right? That's why people say you are lying. And you can sit here and you can be like, oh no, the reaction channels, they're just mean people who are just, oh my God, making so much crap up about me because like, they've got nothing else to do with their lives. And it's like, yeah, okay, you got me there. But the point is you're still lying. I'm still not making anything up. I may have nothing else to do with my life, but I'm not making things up. You're still lying. So that's the point there. All right. Anyway, where did I go off with this tangent? Anyway, so I'm working on this video, and I'm not entirely sure what the format of it's going to end up looking like, but it's going to be another long fucking video is kind of the point. And it's going to be another like academic banger. So hope you guys are ready for that. Anyway, back to character. All right, go on, Queen. Tell me more.
I never had like a doctor say that to me besides recently. And then when I was 15, what is this fuzz? Sorry, a little bit of fuzz there. Like obviously in my whole life, I have gotten multiple labs done since I was 15. And in my brain, my ignorant brain, my
your words, not mine,
knowledge brain, I always assumed that lab work like meant everything. Checking for your diabetes, checking for your thyroid, I thought it was just everything.
Right.
But that's actually not the case.
Because obviously they can run every test ever known to man from a little pinprick of your blood. Duh. Doctors are Superman. Duh.
When you get your labs done, they only draw your blood for specific things. Whatever.
I mean, yeah, that's Why wouldn't I think that when they hand me a slip of paper that says I only want to run these 7 tests? Clearly that's every test known to man.
Whatever you're seeing the doctor for, or whatever you're going into the ER for, it's not like, oh, you get everything done. So whenever in the past when I was like, oh, my thyroid's fine, it's been checked, it's because
go on.
Because in my little dumb brain here, I genuinely assumed, oh, my thyroid's been checked in the labs.
I'm sorry. She's lying. Keep going.
And every time my lab work came back, they never mentioned anything about my thyroid. So I always...
That would be your first clue that they didn't check your thyroid, but...
assumed that it was fine. It wasn't until like the last couple of years I realized that no, like your lab work goes in stages.
But yet for the last few years you've still mentioned that your thyroid is fine because you've had it tested. Keep going.
Whatever your doctor thinks needs to be checked. Like there are some things that are yearly. For me, someone my size, like I like to get my A1C checked a lot.
You can chop Amber, I'm going to tell you this right now from the bottom of my heart, because I don't know if you're chopping this up because you're cutting out your heavy breathing, or if you're chopping this up because you think it makes it harder for me to read your nonverbals, but I can still tell that you're lying. So you can chop this up as many times as you want and reconstruct it as many ways as you want. It's not just your body language that tells me that you're lying. Just FYI.
Because like diabetes runs in the family, etc., etc. But that's where like all the confusion comes in. So I'm sorry for being confusing.
That whole thing that you just did right there, all of that shit that you just did right there. Anyway.
It's just I always thought that I had my thyroid checked, and turns out I don't think that was the case. But it's
I don't believe you.
It's like the more you grow up, the more you experience, the more you learn. It's like you don't know something unless you're taught something, and I was never taught that. But
this is the face of someone who has a story to tell you that they believe you're going to fall for. All right? This is her getting ready to tell us, what is she getting ready to say here? Oh, the more you learn. The more you live, the more you learn. And then she's going to pull her Donald Trump face. Right? This is the face of contempt mixed in with the face of she's pulling your leg. She's pulling one over on you. So she's got contempt along with I'm losing my words. Anyway, she thinks you're stupid, and she thinks she's gonna pull one over on you, right? Not you specifically. Like, she doesn't know who you are. Like, she doesn't know who I am. She views the audience again. This goes into deep. This goes into that shit where people are like, you're thinking too hard about it. Yes, I know. That's my job. Anyway, she views the audience as an amorphous blob. And she views the audience as the camera being the eye of the audience. And so the camera is really just like probably her phone at this moment. So the black mirror, right? The black mirror being the phone. That's who she's talking to. And she thinks she's smarter than the black mirror, right? And that's who she's talking to right now. She has contempt for the black mirror. She thinks she's smarter than the black mirror. And this is her getting ready to not only talk down to the black mirror, but she thinks she's going to pull one over on the black mirror. And I am not on the right screen. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Dismissing it. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's just not that important. Oh my god. It's just... And this is the, you really have to believe me, you guys. I am so sincere. Like, she's leaning into it. She's so sincere. If you ever see anybody do that shit to you, oh my god, they're not being sincere. Back up. Somebody leans into you. Oh my god, let me convince you of this thing. Sally was at the restaurant and she was telling Jimmy. No, you've got to back up now. I'm sorry, we're not talking about this. Anyhow, I've been watching too much stuff and like British and Scottish accents. I'm sorry. It's worse when I have my makeup on. I'm so sorry. Don't believe people who are all the way up here. I am. And now we are staring at a sandwich. Oh man, a sandwich sounds good. I just bought some lettuce and some slicing tomatoes. Anyhow. Where are we? What are we doing? Okay.
Hey guys, for dinner, I'm literally having PB and J.
I haven't had PB and J in a minute.
But I'm also having some milk. I like it with ice.
I'm in character and out of character. I'm not entirely sure why this set everyone off so much, but I will drink milk with ice, so I'm not entirely sure about why that set everybody off. But here's the thing, I will drink skim milk as well. So again, I'm with her in this camp, the ice and the milk camp, and I also like skim milk. So it's fine. I'm here. This is fine with me. And honestly, the chunky ice with the milk, it's fine. I do understand that people are upset because this appears to be a disposable cup and she's using a disposable straw and it's amber. I'm not 100% sure she's not trolling. Like this feels like a troll to me. This feels like she's doing shit just to piss people off, because why else does she have a clean, empty, like disposable cup and a clean, like disposable straw? Who keeps this around in their house? This is a weird thing to just have in your house. So I feel like this is a troll. I feel like this is her purposefully doing this to set everybody off, and it worked. So that's kind of how this is coming off to me, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong.
I don't know about y'all, but it is literally so good. Like, I need my milk ice cold. Ice cold.
Ice, baby.
Oh yeah. This is about to be so good.
I like milk like this, I'm sorry. I haven't had actual milk in so long at this point, though. If I drank even just 2% milk, maybe even skim milk, I don't know, I haven't even tried. If I drank that much milk, first off, y'all want to come after her for milk? I live in PA. I live in Philly. There is a literal product in the grocery stores that is called milk. MELK. Milk. So, also, on top of calling shit water, it comes out of the sink. You have sink water. That stuff you swim in, water. The stuff you boil to make tea, water. On top of that, this is milk, y'all. So, just letting you know. Those of you who are getting like horribly offended that she pronounces this milk, letting you know, there's an entire group of people on this side of the country. This is milk, FYI. Anyhow, never heard that word until I moved out here. Just letting you know. We call this milk. I've heard milk. What do we call it in the Midwest? I've always called it milk. Never heard milk until I got out here. But anyhow, where was I going with this? Anyway.
Then I have a lid here.
This just feels like a troll. This just feels like a troll.
A straw.
Also, I know for a fact she's got all of those like Starbucks. Dank Fupa has ruined me forever. Starbucks cups. Oh my god. Hang on. How have I forgotten? Look! It's Pusheen. Isn't it cute as hell? I've never in my life owned one of these. I know, it's adorable. There you go. It's not as adorable as you. No. Do you want to drink from the Pusheen? Of course you do. There, you can have the Pusheen cup. I haven't washed it yet, so. Anyway. Oh, I was talking, if I drink that much milk, now I want to call it milk, my hands will swell up so bad, and I won't be able to close my hands more than this for like a week. Anyway. Yeah, we were watching this. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
A different day.
Hello.
Ah, crap.
My YouTube schedule. My schedule right now.
Yeah.
Is no schedule at all.
Right.
That's my schedule.
Okay.
So I had that one schedule that I just completed.
Yeah.
For 10 weeks.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. I enjoyed it. And I noticed that my most viewed videos, which means I'm listening to my audience, is vlogs and let's talk videos.
Right.
My weigh-ins and my what I ate today videos were getting less views.
Were they?
So I think I'm just going to put those inside of my vlogs. So
there we go.
My goal is to just vlog, and then I'm going to have a sporadic let's talk video every now and then.
Right.
Because I enjoy filming them. You guys enjoy watching them.
Do
Plus,
we?
there's always a winner. There is never a time when there isn't. So right now I'm just getting ready, obviously, because I'm going to glow in the dark bingo, which I'm super excited because during glow in the dark bingo, there's a DJ there. And the DJ always plays such, like, literally great music. I'm like singing along to every single song. And it's moments like that where I'm like, damn, how do I absorb so many lyrics and remember lyrics of songs that literally I have not listened to like since I was 10 years old. But I can't even remember what I did yesterday. It just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, they play every genre, every decade, and I like know every single song, and I'm just like, girl, how? Like, how do you do it? I don't know.
I don't know, man. You must be a living jukebox. You, Amberlyn Reed, are the jukebox hero.
A lot of people have that quality where we just love music so much, it just like sticks with us. So I'm gonna finish doing my makeup, then I gotta do my hair, because I slept with my hair. Like, I let my hair air dry, and then I slept with it in this like crazy messy bun. But I use this huge hair tie because it definitely helps keep my hair put for the most part while I'm sleeping. So I was cuddling Wasabi, and his little claw, see, I have his fur on me now. His little cute claw got stuck right here. So then there was like a string, so I cut it off, and now it made a hole. But thankfully, I always wear my hair, usually, like this. No one knows. No one has to know. And a part of my perfume collection, my newest one, look how freaking adorable. This bear is so cute. Actually, I think I'm gonna wear it. So it's
that looks like something from Five Nights from Freddy, and I hate it. I almost hate that one more than that Nicki Minaj one. If you put that one and that Nicki Minaj bottle together, that'd be a horror movie waiting to happen. I would believe the rise of the robots was about to happen. And I've read that freaking article about Claude. Shoo, let's go.
bubblegum. It's like a very strong bubblegum scent, but then it just becomes this really sweet scent. Oh my god, I'm literally obsessed.
Not selling me. There's only been one perfume that I have ever owned, like an actual perfume that I've ever owned that I was like, man, I love this perfume. And it was called Oui. I don't know who made it. I got it as a gift way back when I was just a wee little teenager, and I still had a fiance once upon a time, and he bought it for me before he even went off to basic. I was very young. Yeah, I loved that shit, and I used it all up, and I can't find it anymore. It was just called Oui. Don't know where it is. Don't know who made it. If I ever find it again, I might buy it. I don't know. I might buy it. I just don't wear perfume anymore. I have body spray. I wear body spray, but I just don't wear perfume anymore. I don't really go anywhere to wear perfume. Like the places I go, you wouldn't wear perfume, you know?
The bottle is everything. There's also a black one that I want to get.
It's fucking terrifying. Who designed that? That thing is like horrifying. I literally hate that more than the Nicki Minaj bottle. I'm not kidding you. That bottle really disturbs me. I hate it so much. I know someone's going to come for me in the comment section. I hate this bottle.
It's like a black bear. I forget what the scent is, but oh my gosh.
I don't care. It could be the scent that saves lives, and I hate it.
So cute. So my mom just told me, she was like, GI told me I'd look good with a butterfly haircut. And I was like, who's GI? And she goes, wait, what did you say? GBD? The GBD. And I was like, what is it?
The GBD.
GBD. And I was like, do you mean Chat GBT?
Yeah.
So my mom asked Chat
Showed him
GBT.
a picture of me at bingo.
Yeah, so my mom showed Chat GBT a picture of her, of while she was at bingo, and Chat GBT said, you'd look good with a butterfly haircut.
If you don't play around with chat, you should play around with chat. Chat is chat's terrifying in a good way. You need to make friends with the adult version of Tamagotchi, because eventually said Tamagotchi is going to be your boss. So you need to make friends with it now, because otherwise, I don't know what to tell you.
Haircut would make me look younger and my hair not look thinner.
Okay. But your hair's so pretty.
Yeah, Amber, but you know, sometimes, I mean, I had a butterfly cut. I did not like it. But it's one of the, it's like the wolf cut. The problem with the wolf cut is, unless you style it, it looks like shit. That's the thing they don't tell you about the wolf cut. Like, it looks great once it's styled. Otherwise, it doesn't. Like, right now, this does not look great. But you poof it out, and for whatever reason, I don't know why people think this looks nice. There you go. Get it away from your face. Suddenly, it looks better.
I need a style. I'm
Right.
I'm
Tired of your hair. So it's glow in the dark bingo. We had no glow in the dark.
Shouldn't it be like black light then?
Oh yeah, wait. My mom wants me to show you guys the shirt that I got her, and she said she loves it.
Didn't you guys... Wait, why is it... Am I wrong? Shouldn't it be like black lighty? Where's this DJ? Or is it early? Huh? Wait, no, they're not in the no smoking zone.
6 and quick 3-6. 6 and 7.
Bingo buck. There we go. Reminds me of going... Alright, look, I'm older, right? This reminds me of going to the skating rink back in the day. And they'd like... and they turn that damn disco ball on, and you thought you were hot shit skirting around with that stupid disco ball going.
Yeah, your nails are glowing.
Different
Someone
day.
messaged me.
I hate this shirt. Queen, get rid of this shirt. This shirt bothers me. I'm not putting my hair back up. If I do that one more time, I think my hairs are going to fall out.
On Instagram, like directing me to another Instagram, but I have that Instagram blocked, so I wasn't able to see it. So I replied and I let them know that. So I was like, can you just send me a screenshot? Because like, what is it that you want to show me? They sent me this picture.
Mini cups with lids. The one time someone actually recognizes her, she doesn't talk about it. Oh, so she's buying mini cups with lids. Eh?
This is me being recognized, and I guess the person who posted this on Instagram was like, she tells us all the time that she's recognized. Why didn't she tell us this time? 9 times out of 10, I don't. If it wasn't for me receiving this message today, I probably wouldn't tell you guys. I was recognized last night at Glow Bingo 3 separate times.
My God. If I ever go to Oklahoma City, which probably will never happen, but I can't imagine why I would go to Oklahoma. If I ever go and I see our queen out in the wild, you will be damn sure that I will go up and ask for a picture. And I will be like, you can put my picture on your fucking Instagram, because... Will I? I don't know. I'm pretty obscure right now. I may be a reaction channel, but I'm pretty obscure. I don't know if I really want that much attention. I'm no Alex's Shook or like Zachary Michael or any of that. Maybe I do want to sit over here in my little corner and...
All 3 wanted a photo, but the lady, the third lady, she was like, can I get your autograph? I did such...
Why?
Chicken scratch. So if you see this, I'm sorry. It was right while everyone was leaving, and like there was so many people, and like I just did it really quickly, but it was so great meeting all 3 of you. But no.
Why? Why would you want her autograph? Where are you gonna sell that? Like, that's at what point in the future are you gonna be like, this is Amberlyn Reed's autograph? Who? Grandma, who?
I very rarely share when I'm recognized, and the only reason why, like in front of Denny's, when you guys...
What is this hum? It pops up a lot in her videos, and I just don't know what causes it.
Guys saw my mom talking about how I was recognized there twice in a row. It's because she mentioned it. Like, she brought it up.
Throw your mom under the bus. Let's go. I'm doing a very bad AmBaby reaction. I apologize.
Went to eat here. Thanks for taking me to the hospital twice. It's been a mess.
Yeah, long hours there. We were there from like 4 p.m. to like,
What time is it right now?
midnight.
Yeah.
The more her and her mom stand next to each other, the more I see the family resemblance.
ER. Yeah.
Midnight. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
But
The 2 people recognized you here.
oh yeah. And Denny's. Yeah, I get recognized a lot. I know a lot of people don't believe it, but I think it's because, like,
Why don't they believe you?
I don't know.
Because you lie a lot.
That's weird.
Why's that weird?
Because I can't go anywhere with you without somebody recognizing you.
Yeah, I think it's like because of the YouTube and because of the TikTok, so it makes it like a double whammy. I don't know. I would have never even mentioned it at all. And the few times that I do, it's usually because, like, we'll take a photo and the person's like, you should mention that you saw me, so when I see your video I can comment, blah 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 blah. So I like to do that.
Do those people ever leave a comment and be like, I mean, God, I'm the one she mentioned? Has anyone ever done that?
People actually say, can
Let me know. I don't read her comments because they're not usually very nice.
you shout me out? But there are so many haters. I'm like terrified of doing that. So I know I talked a bit about it in the beginning of my vlog, but there's no more schedule, no more weekly schedule, no more weekly vlogs, weigh-ins, this and that. So that means the end of this vlog is probably more than likely not gonna have an oracle reading. My oracle cards are still here and they love you guys so much.
Do they?
We have been through some stuff in the last 10 weeks. Like,
Rachel put a clip in her video and it says Mr. Snowflake and he goes, we've been through naught. And I'm like, yeah, that's about right.
I love doing oracle readings with you guys, and I promise it's not going to be the end of them. It's just I don't want to do it in every single vlog.
Thank you.
Because I only like reading oracle for myself like once a week. And
You only do these once a week. Did I miss something? Were we doing these daily? Oi, come here. Come here. Come here. I need you. Pick a card. Pick me a card. Pick a card for Amber. That card? No, one card. One. Pick one card. Uno card. Which one? Which one? Here, we'll make it easier for you. You. Card. Pick. Pick a card. Pick a card. Card. You can do this. I believe in you. Come on. Any card. They're all right here. You just have to touch one. Come on. Pick a card for Amber. Be a psychic cat. He's never been good at this. Psychic cat. Pick a card. Any other time I couldn't keep you off this desk. Huh? 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 There you have it. There is no future. If you'd so much as touch a card now. Alright, anyway. I was going to do something funny, but apparently not.
more than likely there's going to be more than one vlog per week, since that is what you guys love to see, and I really want to give you guys what you love to see. It's so crazy. I genuinely thought it was weigh-in videos, but you guys don't love seeing those as much as you used to, so we're switching it up. And yeah, but don't worry, we will still do readings, and maybe I can do readings for some of you. So it's definitely something to think about. So I know I've done this like so many different times while being here on YouTube, but I figured it could be fun to do it again. Comments of the day / comment of the day. We'll see if you guys like it this round. We'll see how I feel doing it. So let's get into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the random comment generator that I use in my Let's Talk video, and I'm going to be choosing random comments from the last vlog that I uploaded from the point of me filming said video, if that makes sense. So let's get into it. AHWX1RT said, "Hey girl, I have anxiety about my health and all things also. Hope everything is okay. Manifest positivity. I know how hard it is to have anxiety. Thank you so much for being open and sharing that on my YouTube section, because I know it can be kind of chaotic down there. I'm gonna manifest positivity for myself and for you as well." Soul Whisperer 101 said, "Yep, so very sad seeing Justin Bieber in that state. Gorgeous guy with such great talent, and may he be able to save himself with the help of a real intervention. He looks lost and is so emaciated." This is a
it's emaciated, but doesn't he have Crohn's or something? Wasn't that the problem? It wasn't that he had. I could be talking out my ass, by the way. wasn't it that like there's no like substance problem? He's just sick. He's got like Crohn's or something. I could be wrong.
Recording while I'm editing. I meant to say emaciated, but I didn't even catch myself while filming.
Emancipated is kind of funny too.
Pity Dr. Phil and his team couldn't help him.
Yeah, too bad. Too bad Dr. Phil couldn't help.
It really is sad to see people go down that state. And I know when I mentioned Justin Bieber in my last vlog about seeing him suffer in like real time, it's just very hard to see. And people like correlated it with myself.
You smug bitch. Anyway, go on.
Like, sometimes I'm trying not to think of myself because I get it. It's very obvious. I also am struggling with addictions and this and that. But for once, we're not talking about me. We're talking about someone who genuinely does need help. I'm not saying that I don't, but not everything has to be about me. What I'm trying to say is just, it low-key reminds me of like really close family members to me. And it's just like, I really hope that he gets help because he has a whole life ahead of him. Hazelnut Case 357 said, "Good morning, my bouncy bubble."
Look, Hazelnut, sir, ma'am, person, thank you for this.
Sorry, but I thought that was genuinely the funniest thing because what? Bouncy bubble? Good morning, my bouncy bubble. Like, I want to just like say that every single day. Every single day when I wake up, I'm going to turn.
You know, it's not the worst thing she's gotten fixated on, though.
Over it, I'm just gonna say that to Twinkie. I'm just gonna be like, "Good morning, my bouncy bubble." That is
okay, but first off, the dog's not supposed to be a bouncy bubble.
Literally hilarious. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope that you did enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Me nerd. All right. Got to get back into the swings of actually being an AmBaby. We'll get there slowly. So, thank you guys for putting up with this. I hope it was a nice halfway point. But anyway, we got 2 more to catch up on. We'll get there. Bear with me. So thank you to everybody who's been supporting this channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, look forward to the updated dark anthropology video. I'm going to be using Amber and Anna as examples. But yeah, it was kind of sparked by Rachel because, you know, big brain. So yeah, look forward to that coming up. And Self-Care Sunday spilling the soup. I have no idea who some of these people are. Body language, bam. Anyway, I will see everybody in the next video. Your emoji is going to be a blueberry and or lemon for my blueberry lemon poutine drink here. It's not specifically poutine, it's just blueberry lemonade, and it's very strong. So I will see everybody in the next video. That's all I've really got for you guys. Honestly, it's Amber. There you go. Bye. This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.